Hey everyone, my name's Dan and I run Revival Fitness and Rehabilitation. So this video today is for all the runners who have issues with calf, Achilles, ankle pain while you're running. Now, one of the most common things I see that are problems for people with calf issues is actually they're spending too long on the ground when they're running. And a lot of the time when we talk about technique, we're looking for a high cadence, which basically means lots of steps per minute, and that reduces our time spent onto the ground. Whenever we're in contact with the ground, we've got gravity and all our body weight pushing down, and so we're using all of the muscles to try and control that movement first off, but then you've got to push against it all the time. So actually having less movement through some of these joints means less work that the muscles have to do. And particularly with the ankle and our Achilles tendon, which is nice and long, it creates a really good spring. So often we find that the muscle itself shouldn't have to kind of contract and relax too much, but actually a lot of the energy comes from elastic stored energy. So whatever you put into it, it starts to stretch, it comes back, and that's much more efficient. So what I want to do today is just give you an exercise to show you how you can start to train this. How you can start to train kind of the neuro-muscular pathway, which is the connection between your brain or your spinal column and kind of the muscles at the end that work that movement. And so we can start to encourage correct movement, but also help to improve the conditioning of the muscles and the tendons around the joints there to hopefully start to relieve some of that pain and some of that injury. So for this, I'm going to use an elastic exercise band, but you can do it without. Using this just helps to improve that connection with the core and with the hips as well, because as I put this around my feet, it's going to help to get the glutes engaged and the core engaged to help to keep the feet slightly apart. Okay, so when we run, we don't want our feet narrow and overlapping. We want them to be pretty much underneath our hips when we're landing. So I'm going to show you the exercise from two views, from behind and from the side, so you can see how that runs. Okay, so as you can see from that, the aim of this is to try to keep up onto the balls of our feet. Okay, so we're not allowing the heel to drop down to the ground. We're keeping that heel nice and high. Pressure on the ball of our feet. And as we do that, we're trying to get lots of short, sharp steps in, touch the ground, spring back off. Okay, and you can kind of do little sections of this. You might want to do 10, 20 seconds at a time. Depends on your fitness, because it's not going to be an exercise that really pulls up the strength, but you're also going to get a bit of a cardio effort from this as well. So doing kind of short intervals just to help you condition the body into that sort of movement. And then what you can do is you can take that through and start to do that into your jog as well. Now, if you're going to do some of these exercises as a warm-up, even to your run, one of the things I also like to do is I'm going to do that exercise, and then before you go for your run, is just come up onto the balls of your feet. Just do some short, sharp bounces, okay? So you're getting your body into this rhythm, nice and high, and then head off into your run, okay? And I sometimes get some of my running clients to actually do this in the middle of a run. If they find that they're getting quite tight again through that calf area, I'll just get them to stop, do a set of kind of 10 bounces on the ball of their feet, and try and take that same rhythm into the run. And that generally helps, and you can kind of do that throughout the run, just to improve that conditioning of the body. So you come through, a few bounces, and then off you go. So, give those exercises a go. If you have any questions, comment below, send me a message. But hopefully, working through some of those will improve your running style, but also help to strengthen the body in terms of that kind of ankle complex and improving calf and Achilles issues. Okay, enjoy.